You need to do the clap, mate, because people know you to do the clap.
Here we are, down in Virginia.
Yeah,
we're going to have a bit of a chat about some of the new rule changes they're looking at.
We are, yeah. Before we go, Virginia does $25 on a Monday.
Yep.
Unlimited golf.
Yep.
Tuesday, second Tuesday of every month.
Yep. Back
market challenge.
Yep.
So come down to Virginia. Come down to your local track. Get involved with them, guys. Some courses need your help. Some don't. But at the end of the day, the more you go to the club, the better it's going to be.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. $25 all day.
Get out.
Unlimited holes is good.
It's good for you.
Yeah, good. Proposed changes to the rules of golf.
Yep.
I'm sure by now you've all read them.
Yep.
And we're going to talk about a couple of them and our thoughts. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a couple of pros and everything that are going on about their likes and dislikes. Some of the ladies, actually, here they are first. I'm going to put this picture up that I'm looking at right now, and you'll be able to see it. It says how to drop a golf ball.
Yep.
So they've changed it from shoulder height,
which is
straight out.
Yep.
Straight out and dropping it.
Drop it from.
So now you don't even have to be standing up.
No.
So you can drop it from any height now.
Yep.
That's the proposed rule.
So.
It's probably not a bad thing. I don't think you're still not allowed to put spin on it. Even though some people may do.
Well, look, it doesn't really matter.
At the end of the day, to me,
my shoulder height's going to be different anyhow.
Correct.
So
maybe you can spin it.
I've played with some jockeys, and mate, they're dropping from where my hand is here.
Yeah, so, Steve, pass me a 9-iron.
Yeah. So I
know. That to me is not a bad rule to change. At the end of the day, you're still dropping it. You can't place it. It has to be at least from height.
Blokes pinged up, haven't they? Because they've been an inch too short.
Correct.
Or whatever.
So you totally get rid of that. There's no.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, mate. You dropped it down here from up instead of up here.
You should have had your hand higher.
Time for ball search has gone from 5 to 3.
Yep.
I think it's not a bad thing. So this is to a degree to speed play up. This is not really to massive shake up of rules.
No. And so
this should speed up a little bit of.
A lot of it's aimed at club golfers like myself. So
it is. We'll get to that in a second because I've got some tweets from Graham Dillette and a few of the pros and stuff. So repairing a spike marks are okay.
Yep. I think that's a good idea.
Speaking of that, actually,
yep.
To our left, this is the 16th here at Virginia. Now, I ended up coming second in a pro-am because of a spike mark. Well, I probably shouldn't have hit it to where I hit it, but anyway.
Yep.
There was a spike mark in front of me, 3 foot. This was to shoot, I think 4 under it was.
Yep.
Which would have tied win, except hit the spike mark, missed right, and I come second.
Yep.
So, I just think it's not a bad thing to be able to do.
I don't think that's such a bad thing to do because I should not get penalised because I've
scraped my foot or just got unlucky and pulled it up. I 100%.
Yep.
It's like the divot rule. Now this is what we both believe you should be able to get dropped from a divot because the person in front of you got it.
Yep.
Now, Matt Green made a perfectly amazing, brilliant point, and thanks Matt for commenting below on one of our Facebook posts.
Yeah, because it's one of the things I didn't think of.
I thought about it, but I'm sure there's a way of overcoming it. But basically, Matt said, what constitutes a divot? Now, is it a month-old divot? Is it a sandfield divot? Is it a divot that's 90% covered over by grass, but it's still a divot because you can see the sand? Like, where does that start?
Yeah, and I can see the argument. So I hit it into it and it's been filled in with sand and I go, well, it's still a divot. And Al will go,
hang on,
well,
mate.
no, it's not.
It looks like it's grown over.
Covered in sand. So
it's a tough one. I think you should get relief somehow.
I don't know how you'd write in that if it's like I said, a fresh divot.
Just go, everybody, no matter where you hit it's a card length, doesn't matter. That's literally from the next step, which is
in Brisbane here, there are a lot of courses that struggle a bit with water, so their fairways are a bit rough, and they do play a card length all the time. So,
which is fair enough.
The divot rule wouldn't really affect them anyhow because they're getting a card length.
They're getting their relief
anyhow. But
another one. This is just one. There is others, but I'm only just doing the one that I'm showing you guys. Leaving the flag stick in.
Yep.
Again, speeding up time. If you've got to tap it in.
Look, I agree. Yep.
That's probably not a bad idea. But now, how will that be blasted? Will somebody start ramming it in and hitting it into the... again,
maybe.
To me, that's a skill thing.
I just look at some of the things where you're going off the green, you're not sure what you're going to hit. I'm on the green a long way from the hole. I might as well have a putt down.
Yeah, correct.
You know,
It's literally a speed timer.
Or you go and play your bunker shot, right? Now, you might play your bunker shot and be further away than my ball that's on the green.
Yeah.
Now, I either have to walk all the way, pull the flag out.
Yep.
While you're going to get your putter. I might as well have a putt down. I mean, 9 out of 10 times, if it's a reasonable length putt, you're not going to get it to the hole anyhow. So,
I agree. Now, relaxed areas are penalty areas. So this is the hazard, the new hazard rules. Now, the proposed rule is you're allowed to ground your club and move loose impediments in a penalty area. So that's hazards and a bunker.
Yep.
Geez, there's a bit too much sand behind the ball. You're allowed. I agree with the loose impediments. Like if you've got a ball up against a stone up against your ball, like that's fair enough.
Yeah, I think that sort of stuff. I think that if you sometimes.
But you should be penalised.
Leaves blow over your ball.
Oh, stuff like that. Yes.
I don't have any problem with you going. My ball's
Your
covered
ball's
with
there.
the leaf,
Pull stuff off.
pull the leaf off.
I totally agree.
Yep. I think the one in the hazard, if you accidentally knock the ball, so if you accidentally stand on it and knock the ball, that won't be a penalty.
Yep.
And I think that's fair enough because sometimes it is hard to see a ball until you've actually stood on it or kicked it.
Especially where you hit it. What were you saying about? So I haven't read every rule, so I'm not up with it. But you said Brittany Lincecum. So I know Brittany Lincecum was really upset about something. I don't know what it was.
That was with the caddies. They were saying the putter, the ball rolls back onto it, won't be a penalty.
Okay.
Right.
Which is fair enough. If you didn't intend to make a stroke on something, you shouldn't be penalised.
I think once you've gone to make a stroke, I mean it's the same thing, isn't it? If you accidentally knock the ball off a tee.
Yeah, like
it's not in the process of us. So if I put my putter down, the ball rolls back. I haven't actually physically taken it.
You didn't intend. So to me, you didn't intend to knock it.
No.
It's whatever happens.
I mean, if you have an air swing on the tee, you have an air swing.
Correct. You've actually made a pass at
it. Yes, but
now it's all. So there's a lot of people upset. Like Graham Dillette.
Yep.
Was one of the first people to jump on Twitter saying we should have our own book and distance ourselves from amateur golf's governing bodies. To me, I tend to agree with that a little bit. Like, why can't amateurs have illegal drivers effectively? Longer drives. Like, what?
Because there are more entertaining rules that are. So they're looking at in stroke play events having a maximum number of shots.
Yeah, which I think.
Which is to speed up play as well, because if you have that hole where you have that shocker and you shoot a 15 or a 20, which some people do, can happen, put a few out of bounds and get caught behind a tree. So they are going to have that, and that's not aimed at pro golfers. That's aimed at trying to speed up some play.
Correct. Like, to me, there should be a separating.
Is, the honour. They were saying
so just speed golf.
Speed golf. So you
Sorry,
don't have
just
to
ready golf.
So basically that same thing. Even though my ball's
to me that's
closer,
common sense.
Closer, but you've gone over and gone, hang on, I've got the wrong club. And you have to go and get another club, whatever. If I'm ready to hit, I hit it.
To me, that's common sense.
Yep. When we play on a Thursday, that's just how we play.
Yep.
If you're ready,
to hit,
you know what shot you're playing.
Yep.
That's cool. It's the same thing if someone's on the other side of the fairway looking for a ball in the rough. Why would I stand there for the 5 minutes when I have a clear shot, there's no one in front of me, I might as well hit my ball and then I can walk over and give my hand.
Totally agree.
So I think rules like that, good idea.
Again,
will...
to me, like I said, I agree with Graham Dillette.
Yep.
There should be two separate to a degree rules. I mean, rules of golf, but have slightly separate.
Yep.
And then he ended up going, like it was maybe a little bit too far, but he goes, fact is there's an old boys club based in New Jersey that have never hit a shot on tour who make decisions that affect our families. I think he might have been going a little bit overboard because I don't think these rules are really that bad.
No.
But, he didn't like it. Like, at the end of the day, he thinks that there should be two separate rule books. And I'm pretty much in agreement. Justin Thomas, he agrees with it. Tiger Woods agrees with it. The guys are doing a good job. So, like, at the end of the day, like anything, you're going to have guys that like it and guys that don't.
And don't, yep.
So, the rules are the rules.
So one of the rules with the girls was taking away your caddy's not allowed to go behind you and help you line up the putt.
Okay.
So that's what they were looking at. So I think Kari Webb said that was fine.
Yeah, same.
a couple of other girls weren't very happy with it. So because they obviously use their caddy a fair bit to help them line up some putts.
See, to me, that's so. I want to kind of get on just quickly to Bryson DeChambeau. He's gone away from side saddle now.
Yep.
And basically the reason was the USGA didn't like it, and after they said your putters are legal in regards to where the centre shaft was going into the head.
He actually had 5 putters that he put forward, right?
Yeah.
So he had 5 putters he put forward, 1 was deemed illegal.
Right.
So 4 of them weren't, but they had a talk with him and they obviously
By the sounds of it,
encouraging.
he come out and stated that they said that they didn't like that he was putting like that.
Yes.
And anyway, things have happened and he's moved on.
Yep.
To me, the lining up of the putting is actually more of a help than having a belly putter or having a side saddle putter.
I think so as well.
It takes away your skill. You're the one hitting it.
Look, that sort of
I
happens.
understand you still need skill to putt and hole, but you're getting external.
But when you
help.
play a 4-ball Ambrose, it's generally what's happening, isn't it? Because you can stand behind someone and watch their putt, right? So you're getting a lot of help.
Yeah.
Right. As when you're playing a single stroke event, well, there's really just you.
Yeah. But the RNA USGA always say that it's you that makes the ball do what it does, not the equipment. And so if you've got somebody helping you line you up, well, and it's going to make you hold a few more putts, I know it's great for your game, but it's not really fair or so much for everyone else. I know everyone else can do it. That's probably why they've stopped it.
Yep. And look, with some of those bits of equipment, the side saddle putting.
Yep. If it's that good, everyone can do it.
There'll only be a few people that will do it.
Correct.
And
they're not winning every week.
No. So I really don't see.
I don't know. And look, I tend to agree with Graham Dillett a little bit. They can make decisions whenever they want about whatever they want, and everyone's got to deal with it.
Yep.
I don't agree with that.
Look, if he had a driver and it was hitting at 50 metres past Bubba Watson, I'd go.
But if it was legal, like if he developed something that was in the grip that was legal and it suddenly went whooshka,
then that's the way it goes.
I know, because in the rules, to me, belly, that's...
The only thing I see with equipment is I'm not really that concerned with it, but it has to be available to everyone.
100%.
So if
Which
a
everything
driver is only available to one person, then that's unfair. And same thing with golf balls.
Correct.
As long as everyone can access
that's why they're mass produced, and that's why they're...
Yep.
The RNA say,
you got golf balls that are going further than anyone else's, but you are the only one that's got them, then that's not right. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter what sport it is. Cricket, whatever. As long as those bats are available to everyone.
Rules and regulations are in place to keep that for being how it should be. Everyone can have it, everything's conforming, done. Stop changing the rules.
Some people's eyes are a bit different with putting. And
exactly
they feel
right.
more comfortable in different positions.
To me, the end result is if the RNA and the USGA make this kind of speed play up a little bit, that's not a bad thing. But again, you can't have somebody on the course rushing you. You know what I mean? That's not going to help, because then there may people that might disappear from the sport going, I feel too rushed now.
Yep.
Comment down below, guys, on what you think, because it's opened up a can of worms in a good way and a bad way. At the end of the day, it's opened up something. Comment down below on what you think about the proposed changes. And guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. We'll see you next time.
Get out and have a hit.
Exactly. Just enjoy your game.
That's it.